The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus for reading 5 minutes. Published on the 26th of April 2021. Updated on the 26th of April 2021. January 2011 was a hard time for 60-year-old Fern. The woman was left without a job and without a livelihood. The factory for the production of drywall, where the heroine worked for many years, closed. Fern came to the conclusion that she had nothing more to lose. The woman took all the most valuable things and loaded them into a van. Fern is now a modern-day nomad. But what is the meaning of the drama, Land of the Nomads, 2020? The heroine of the movie does not stand still. Realizing that there is a difficult period in life, she decided to act. Fern is in constant search of earnings. At a young age, losing a job is a heavy blow. Traveling through different states, the heroine hopes to find a seasonal labor activity that she could perform. The woman is not just looking for a job. She is frustrated with her existence. She needs an incentive to move on. In the film, the director analyzes a special group of nomads. These are those people who could not find mental harmony. Their own life has knocked them out of the rut. They are left alone with countless complexities and problems. Such people stand at a crossroads and do not know what to make the next step. But they don't despair. That's the case with Fern. The heroine realized that her life is in her hands. The woman was a native resident of the city. She worked at the city farming enterprise. She was used to being surrounded by all the benefits of a progressive society. But even this, Fern decided to give up. The woman suddenly realized that she had much more to find. The heroine decided to slow down the pace of life and listen to herself. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, she has already forgotten the last time she admired the beauty of nature, listened to her inner voice and her desires. Now she'll have plenty of time to make up for it. Fern flees the crowded town she's lived in all her life. In the blink of an eye, her familiar world has crumbled. She heads for the outskirts, where she will wander in search of mental harmony. The woman wants to get away from the rigid framework established in society. The heroine finally wants to hear herself. A woman who decided to change her life abruptly has a strict appearance. Her actions are not impulsive, but well thought out. The heroine has a cold temperament. She does not act in haste. The woman did not openly demonstrate disagreement with the system. She realized that this unspoken battle would not lead her to the desired result. The heroine decided to deal with her own life. The meaning of the movie, Land of Nomads, is that a person needs to listen to himself, to his desires and dreams. It is important to look for something that will be to your liking. There is no need to be afraid of change. It is necessary to follow the call of the heart and always strive for the best. Nomads are a special category of people. In their world there is no place for violence, corruption, hatred. They are free from prejudice. Mutual aid comes first among nomads. They will always support someone who sincerely needs it. Nomads strive for peace and inner harmony. Being in the wilderness, they do not become outcasts of society. They do not completely distance themselves from people, nor do they lose touch with culture. Nomads are endowed with a special light that comes from within. Despite the uncertainty of life, they sincerely rejoice in the world. Their mental warmth is able to warm someone who needs it. On her way, a woman meets people who are not alike. All have different fates and different attitudes to life. But all these people are beautiful in their own way. Despite the fact that the movie, Land of Nomads, is a feature film, the audience does not leave the feeling that they are watching a documentary. The stories seem so true and the characters' reactions so authentic that you can't help but wonder about the reality of what is happening. Through a piercing life movie, as if through a prism, the audience looks at the crisis in which America found itself. The creators of the movie showed even the most unsightly corners of the country, of which the country's inhabitants had no idea. Simple vagabonds are trying to find the meaning of life. There is openness, kindness, amaze. The movie, Land of Nomads, is a story about inner freedom, about escape from society, which presses from all sides. This movie is about people whose kindness knows no bounds. Each person is endowed with special personal qualities. Everyone has something to share with others. Even if you do not have a comfortable home, but only a small van, you can be a happy person. Happiness is not measured by the amount of money or recognition in society. With the help of picturesque landscapes, the creators of the movie showed the beauty of the surrounding nature. But a man in pursuit of material wealth often overlooks it. The sultry desert with amazing sunsets and the frosty north. Contrasts that reveal the bright colors of the world around us. These incredible views are inspiring. And no longer want to return to the city, where life is boiling. The main heroine of the film became a kind of guide, showing the beauty of traveling in search of themselves. Admin.